Uganda itself as a country isn't very known in the specialty coffee market as producer of a high quality coffee. But I said it must be possible somehow to produce a good Robusta coffee which has the potential to be considered as a specialty coffee in another way than Arabica is.
Uganda produces basically two types of coffee, which is Robusta and Arabica, and the most produced type is Robusta. Of course, Robusta is a lowland grown coffee, and basically grows in all the four regions of Uganda. Arabica, we have highland areas, basically like two areas, but very many districts, of course. Like we're talking about Mount Elgon region, we talk about Mbale, producing very nice Arabicas, Kapchorwa, that everybody's talking about in the wild scene. Besides, look at the volumes. And look at the volumes, yes, but do very good harvest practices, do very good post-harvest practices, probably even change the processing methods that best suits the quality of your taste profile of the coffee in the cup. You'll get a better pay, a better reward.
To go to premium or specialty coffee, it has to go through maybe one hand, because if you buy from different farmers, the way they prepare, it is not the same. Each one has his own way of storage. They have chicken, they have goats, so they may not meet the standard that most of the potential customers want. So what I do is like I try to buy from them the cherries, then I process them myself so that they have like similar cup taste in case someone is buying the parchment coffee. We've got we have Arabica coffee from here, but still we can have different coffees from the same coffee. Like we have washed Arabica. We can also make a yellow honey coffee or red honey coffee, and this is we are still experimenting if they will give good flavors. We also planning to make a natural coffee, which is you harvest them, you float them, you dry them on the sunshine with their skin, so that they give different taste. It is the same coffee, but the way we prepare them will give different taste. Yeah.
A coffee which has the potential to be specialty needs to be picked otherwise than it used to be picked here on the farm. So actually I introduced the picking just of red cherries here on the farm. It was not easy. It was many workers who used to work here on the farm refused to pick that kind of coffee. So I had to train them. I had to tell them why we are doing this. I had to show them the effects of if you do this strip picking, what can happen afterwards. They saw then that if they just pick the red cherries, their harvest season is going to be much longer, because we are picking every tree four to five times per season. And they understood it. They understood it, why we are doing it, and in the end they had more money than someone who really strip picked.
Sometimes you can produce very nice coffee, but you don't know your coffee is really good. So the middleman who buy from you may end up taking advantage by taking very nice coffee at a very low price.
The coffee changes his hands, two times, up to three times, until the actual coffee gets to an exporter.
Because the middleman sometimes takes advantage because he's interested in getting pay little, get much, and give to the buyer, who is also not bothered in quality.
Farmers sell their coffee in a stadium in which the coffee is not yet ripe to a trader. they estimate what would be maybe the outturn. Right. That has been done because many farmers or many people with coffee plants, they have financial issues, especially when the school terms are starting and they have to pay the fees and uniforms and books and things like that. So they sell their coffee months before the season started. Being a farmer is one thing, being a Robusta farmer is another thing. Pretty difficult. So if you want to do something with Robusta, you have to do something special. Which was clear, but then he told me maybe we try washed Robusta. Also that companies should give their clients the opportunity to cup or to drink another coffee, or at least to taste another coffee, to show them that there are other varieties available on the market.
Centuries ago, by our culture, there were some tribes that were using coffee for brotherhood and marriage as a ritual. So it was something that was like the way an Ethiopian was embracing Arabica is the same in Uganda. If you've heard of Mukago is a story of like brotherhood, whereby probably if I love you as a brother and you're my friend and we're really tight friends, I get a coffee seed, I mix blood with it, and then you mix yours, and then we share and then we eat. Really there is a sign that we are the owners of Robusta. So,